Hey guys, I collect Ichiro here. Got a video I want to do on some recent Ichiro pickups for my Ichiro PC. Hope everybody's doing well, having a great start to the new year. Sorry I haven't been very active with videos, but have enjoyed watching you guys, catching up on everything you guys been into, opening, year-end wrap-ups and things like that. So without delay, I'll go ahead and start with this 2005 Donruss Elite. It's a die cut, the Aspirations, number to 49. Gorgeous cards, a lot of shine to those. They got the base version, the Status, which is numbered to 51, and the Aspirations numbered to 49. They also have a Status Gold, which I do not have. Always on the lookout for that one. But the way they did the numbering for the Status was numbered to 51. When they made these cards, the Status version was numbered to the jersey number of the player. So the other card is numbered to 51, and then they took that number and minus 100, whatever that number was the numbering for the Aspirations. So not a huge difference between 51 and 49, but I did not have this one, so really cool pickup. Glad I got it. Next, actually, I just got in the mail, is this 2003 Topps Heritage Refractor. Top Heritage, I don't know if they call this, yeah, it's chrome, but I gotta do a little more digging on this one, but I know I didn't have it, and they don't really pop up that often at all. So really cool, love the design. This is, of course, before they came out with the black versions. Black version started in 2004, but this one's number 2554. So really cool card, just a ton of shine on it. Really like the design, the throwback style and look to the heritage cards, and just has the present day refractor shine that we're used to with the throwback design. So really like that. Next is this 2018 Topps Triple Thread Relic Patch, gold, number to 9, and got a little bit of patch stuff here, and then right there, a little silver and gray right there from him on the Marlins. Got a really good deal on that. Next is a card I didn't have. I looked for them in the past, and either they weren't available or people wanted way too much for them. So this is 2007 Topps Chrome X-Fractor. So I'm always trying to put different rainbows together. You know, there's only so far you can go with 101s, especially the older ones. But you know, if I get all the cards except for the 101, I'm perfectly happy and fine with that. So I've been looking for this card for quite a while, and was looking through some of my checklists and noticed I still didn't have it. And I did a search, and bam, guy had one for like $3. So it was really cool. I'm glad to finally get that one, mark that off my wanted list. So really cool design, and glad to pick it up. Next is a 2018 Topps. This is the Memorial Day camo. Pretty cool, like a digital camo all the way around the back and the sides of the card. And it's like the second or third year they've done the camo designs. Really like that. And the camos are number 25. Next is 2018 Topps Update Chrome Red Refractor with Ichiro back in the Mariners uniform. So I love the look and design of this card. Topps Chrome, the Red Refractors are some of my favorite cards. And see him back at the Mariners in that uniform, with that deep blue with the red in the background and the green. I mean, it just, you know, I mean, on top of that, Christmas colors, I guess you could say. But just love the look of the card. Really pops. Ton of shine to that one. And just like usual, number to 25, the Red Refractors. Next is an extremely rare find. Didn't even know the card existed until I saw it for sale. 2003, the Absolute Memorabilia, the playoff. This one is embossed This is the 24th National, Atlantic City. I know in the last several years, they do the silver packs and the gold packs, depending on, who the manufacturer is. I guess I didn't realize the cards went back as far as at least this 2003. But this one was numbered to 5. This one's 1 of 5. So really cool. No other markings beside, like the silver packs and stuff like that. I think they now say something about them being from the National, but back then, I think it may have been early in the stages of them starting to do this. But really cool. Glad to have it. Did not know it existed. That's one thing I love about the hobby. You always learn something. If it's not from somebody you collect, it's about a set or, something else. So I just love it. Next is 2003 Don Russ. This is the hollow season stat line. There's a ton of shine on this card. Almost has like a rainbow effect. I mean, camera doesn't do it justice. I mean, it's awesome. And this one is number 251. I guess at the time they printed these cards, he had 51 RBIs at a certain point of the season. So 51 RBIs was numbered to 51. Beautiful card. And I had never seen one of those since I really been collecting him and following him religiously. So really cool pickup. Next is 2010 Topps. This is the 4th of July manufactured cap logo, but really like the cool look and the design. It says Independence, commemorative 4th of July. Kind of the some of the background almost reminds you of, like, of course, the Declaration of Independence. So really like the cool design, the meaning of the card. The logo looks awesome. Again, it's manufactured, so it's not game worn or anything like that. But I really like it, and I've been looking for this card for a while, and it's numbered to 99. They just don't pop up that often, at least for Ichiro. There was one, the guy had it, and it was pretty expensive. Actually, it's still on eBay, but he wants quite a bit more money than I think it's worth. So I just waited, and finally one popped up for a good price. But again, his buy now was fairly high. I think he was kind of basing his pricing off the other guys, and every week it wouldn't sell. He kept knocking it down. So glad to finally pick that up. Next is from his rookie year 2001. This Upper Deck Ultimate Ichiro collection. They did a whole set based off of Ichiro and the awesome 2001 rookie year he had. This is the copper, numbered to 150. It's a piece of base. They have two versions of this card. They were both identical on the front. Of course, with just maybe a little different pattern or design depending on which piece of base got in the card. But this one is from Edison Field. There's one from Safeco, and there's one from Edison Field. So I did not have the copper of either one of these. So I got the base of each one. So I'm glad to get the copper, and anything from his rookie year I don't have. I'm super excited to pick up. Next is a 2017 Topps. This is the powder blue Father's Day parallel. I did not have that. I got the Mother's Day pink and the Memorial Day camo, but I did not have the blue. And this one is number 250, and it's cool. They actually use like a blue hollow foil for the numbering. Doesn't show up that well there, but I thought that was a really cool touch to it. Next is a 2002. This is Upper Deck Honor Roll. Dream Moments. Gold. This one's number 225. So, love the earlier years stuff of him. And I hadn't really seen too many of those pop up at all. I mean, I can't remember how many cards he has in the set, but I don't know if I've seen more than a few of the golds ever pop up. So, excited to have that one. Next, I bought these 2 cards. The seller had listed this card for at least half price of what they usually sell for. I think less than half price, actually. And I always love picking these up, especially if I can get them at a good price. So I got this card. It says 2001 Topps Gold rookie card. This one's number 2001, just like the top Golds usually are. Number 2 of the year they're made. So I was super excited. I couldn't believe the deal I got on the card. So then I look at eBay again about 15, 20 minutes later. Another one's on there. And I was like, well, how crazy is that? And it was only $2 more than the last one. And I was like, I can't believe it. And so I looked, and it was the same seller, and this one's number 543 out of 2001. So I got both of those for less than the price of what one usually goes for on eBay. So super excited. I can't pass those up. Always like adding those. A couple other little things here. I want to start picking up packs and stuff like that that have Ichiro on the front. There is actually not very many at all, but it's 2000 Victory. It's Upper Deck. This was a Japanese exclusive, so it's pretty cool. Got him in his blue wave when he's still over there. So really cool. Japanese writing on the back that I do not understand, but really cool. Got my guy on the front, and I think it's the same year. It's Field of 9 Konami. Those booster packs. So again, it's him on the front in the same uniform. Really cool. Really excited to have that. And the last thing is a pretty big pickup, pretty big find. I love picking these cards up. Some of my favorites. This 2010 Bowman Chrome Red Refractor. Red refractors are super hard, difficult to find, much less at a decent price. This one was already graded 9.5s all the way around. So I guess the term is true gem, which still bugs the hell out of me. I mean, if it's 9.5, it's 9.5. Some people will say if it's not 9.5, if it's a 9 in another category, it's not a true gem. So, I mean, I don't know. You're really splitting hairs, you know, as far as I see. If it says gem mint, it's a gem mint card. But, I mean, some people buy into that, and, you know, pricing dictates that as well on a lot of these cards. So, just like the Bowman Red Refractors usually are, numbered to 5. I was actually interested in this card. The seller had listed it raw, and it actually went for a good price. I just wasn't watching my phone at the time, and it popped up about a month later, slabbed, and it was a big seller that a lot of their pricing is it's overpriced stuff for the most part. So I threw in a crazy offer on this card, thinking they would not go for it, and be happy with it, but I wanted to take a stab at it. And they took the offer. I was amazed. It was only about $20 more than what they paid for the card originally, ungraded. So I couldn't believe I got the card for the price I did. So that's it, guys. Hope everybody's doing well. Have a great 2019, and thank you guys. Appreciate it.